stealth fighter with a fully internal combat weapons load. Ready those cameras as a Raptor banks in from the left and cycles his weapons bay doors. And those who have given their lives defending this great nation. This will be your best photo opportunity, so get those cameras ready to capture this salute. Now, from behind and to the right, the F-22 proudly presents the Dedication Pass. The F-22 possesses the ability to point its nose at will, even at extremely low airspeeds and high angles of attack. Watch closely as the aircraft pulls into the vertical. Execute a full 360-degree aileron roll. At altitude, the jet will flip backwards and level off. Then at less than 2,000 feet of altitude, and under complete control, Major Gunderson will execute a full 360-degree flat turn. Flight controls and engines can do. As it executes the power loop, you can see why the aircraft is unmatched in a vertical plane as it carves through a loop and doubles its altitude at the end. At the top of the loop, you can see the Raptor rotating around one spot in the sky, utilizing the vector thrust of its two powerful F-119 engines, which literally fit the aircraft through the vertical and back to level flight. Following the power loop, you can see the Raptor perform the loaded roll. Mini jets can turn tight, mini jets can roll quickly, and mini jets can climb fast, but not many jets can slide. Watch now from behind as the Raptor flies over, pulls straight into the vertical, and brings its throttles to idle, and then, under complete control, actually slide backwards. From the right, the Raptor slow. Speed. Pass. The F-22 possesses the capability to reach speeds and altitude that makes it virtually untouchable, even without using its afterburners. Accelerating from 90 to 600 knots, coupled with now roll inverted, in preparation for a high-speed pass, showcasing just a fraction of the aircraft's super cruise and full speed capabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for Freedom's Thunder on a high-speed pass. The F-22 will now set up to perform a Hoover pitch. This maneuver is a double knife edge separated by an inverted tongue, followed by a pitch in preparation for heritage flight. This will be another great opportunity to capture the Raptor on your cameras during our demonstration. Ladies and gentlemen, named after the late legendary Bob Hoover, the Raptor's Hoover pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the F-22 Raptor. A lot of speed and a lot of noise, and now watch as the Raptor heads straight out in front of you, because over your right shoulder, right in front of you now, are 3 other aircraft. And the Raptor joining that formation, including a P-51 Mustang, an F-35 Lightning III, a A-10 Warthog, and the F-22 Raptor coming together, ladies and gentlemen, for the Air Force Heritage Flight. The old and the new, the past and the present come together.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take a moment to describe the unique history of what you're about to watch. In 1997, the leaders of Air Combat Command assembled a select group of retired military and civilian performers to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the United States Air Force. In 2010, the Air Force Heritage Flight Foundation joined with the United States Air Force to keep this popular program flying. From this gathering was born the Heritage Flight, a unique visual representation of the Air Force history from the days of the Army Air Corps to the present. What started out as a one-time event has grown in popularity and demand, and now Heritage Flights are performed at air shows and special events in the United States and around the world. Please turn with me now. Watch as this rare formation approaches from the right.
To those who've had to fly and fight, who have served their country in the sky, with a grateful heart and watchful eye, we sword of freedom on their wings, be given the honor such a burden brings, when we remain. Keep them flying, keep them so that all who see them that their freedom was won by the blood that flowed.
Flying in formation today is a World War II P-51 Mustang flown by retired General Tommy Williams, an F-22 flown by Major Joshua Gunderson, an F-35 Lightning II flown by Captain Christian Wolf, and an A-10 Thunderbolt flown by Major Cody Wilson. May the greatest glory be reserved for the colors they so bravely serve. Keep them flying, so that all who see them to dedicate today's Heritage Flight to all military veterans in attendance whose sacrifices over the years have helped preserve America's freedom. We hope you enjoy watching this rare formation of classic and caring United States Air Force aircraft on our journey from heritage to horizons. hope you enjoyed watching and taking pride in this rare display of more than 70 years of air power heritage. Ladies and gentlemen, with this concludes today's demonstration. We hope you've enjoyed this brief display of only a fraction of the F-22's full combat capability. As a key component of the most capable Air Force the world has ever known, your F-22 Raptors are ready to defend our nation's skies and dominate the battle space anywhere on the globe. Ready to aim high, fly, fight, and win. You can reach us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at F-22 Demo Team. On behalf of the commander of Air Combat Command, General Mark Kelly, and all the men and women of Air Combat Command, thank you for your attendance, your patriotism, and most of all, your support.
The Heritage Flight, ladies and gentlemen. You know all about the pilots flying the military aircraft, but Tommy Williams was flying that P-51 Mustang, started flying when he was 16 years old at Embry-Riddle. Served in the United States Air Force, flying multiple fighter aircraft, the F-15C, the F-5, the F-4, and the F-16. After serving in active duty in the Air Force, he recently retired as a Major General serving in support of the United States Air Force Director of Operations at Headquarters Air Force in the Pentagon. When not supporting the Heritage Flight Foundation, Tommy serves as a captain for Delta Airlines on the Airbus A320 based in Minneapolis, Minnesota. He has a passion for fighters of World War II and is proud to play a small part in helping keep alive the heritage of the U.S. Air Force by displaying the flying P-51 Mustang at air shows across the country. Beautifully done. The old and the new, the past and the present, the United States Air Force Heritage Flight. Stand up. You saw this airplane flying in the Heritage, but now it's time for the solo. I'm talking about the F-35 Lightning.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you once again to the Fort Lauderdale Air Show. I am the F-35 Demonstration Team Chief, Technical Sergeant Tim Erickson from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm joined today by our team superintendent, Master Sergeant Lance Murphy from Arlington, Texas, as well as our team safety observer and combat-ready F-35 pilot, Captain Pete Shady Williams. Captain Williams is a combat veteran fighter pilot with more than 800 hours in fighter aircraft and hails from Lake Wales, Florida. As a member of the 388th Fighter Wing, commanded by Colonel Stephen Beamer, located at a Hill Air Force Base in scenic northern Utah, it is my distinct pleasure to describe for you today a capability demonstration by the world's most technologically advanced, fifth-generation fighter, the F-35A Lightning II. The team commander and pilot for today's flight is Captain Kristen Bayo Wolf. Growing up in a military family, Captain Wolf hails from all across America. She is a veteran fighter combat pilot with more than 1,000 hours in fighter jet aircraft. The F-35 you're about to see is a supersonic, 9G capable, multi-role aircraft that combines cutting-edge stealth with the most advanced avionics system of any fighter aircraft in history. These capabilities allow the F-35 pilots to penetrate the most hostile areas of the world with a superior tactical advantage. The F-35 gives the United States Air Force the power to dominate the skies, anytime, anywhere. Designed to provide the pilot unsurpassed situational awareness, positive target identification, and precision strike capabilities, the F-35 is the future of Air Force aviation. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stand up and get ready. I present to you the newest, most technologically advanced, fifth-generation aircraft in the world, your United States Air Force F-35A. Setting up for her first aerobatic maneuver. Coming in from your right, Captain Wolf will execute a half-human aim at a stunning 50 degrees angle attack. This is the first of its kind maneuver, unique to the F-35 demo team. Has a superior advantage in combat due to the adversary's reduced ability to detect the jet through the use of stealth technology. In order to remain covert, you must maintain a clean profile by carrying your missiles and bombs internally. With an internal payload capacity of over 6,000 pounds, the F-35A is the most lethal multi-role fighter jet in the world. If you've ever wanted those bombs and missiles hide, here is your answer. The F-35A possesses the capabilities to reach speeds 1.6 times the speed of sound, which equates to nearly 1,200 miles per hour. Today we'll showcase just a fraction of this engine's capability. Watch now as Captain Wolf accelerates to just below the speed of sound, covering an incredible 3 football fields per second. If that wasn't impressive enough, she'll pull back on the stick and catapult the Lightning II from 300 feet to over 3 miles. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for Freedom's Thunder on the High Speed Pass. In a dogfight, combat maneuverability is crucial. The Lightning II's advanced flight controls, combined with its powerful engine, give the F-35 an impressive 1,500-foot turn radius. As Captain Wolf approaches show center, she'll light the afterburner and bank sharply, pressing her into the seat with up to 9 Gs, or 9 times the force of gravity. After completing the turn, the F-35 will power straight out of the climb into the vertical and quickly flip direction, flipping end over end, in a maneuver we call the Lightning Loop. From your right, the Lightning II's combat radius turn. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Wolf has begun to reposition in preparation for the dedication pass. Captain Wolf of the rest of the F-35 demonstration team from the 388 Fighter Wing wish to dedicate this pass to the men and women from all branches of the armed forces and their families who are so bravely fighting today's joint fight. We'd also like to remember our wounded warriors and veterans in attendance and those that have given their lives defending this great nation. This will be your best photo opportunities, so get your cameras ready to capture this salute. Now, from over your right shoulder, the F-35 demonstration team proudly presents the Dedication Pass. Captain Wolf will now demonstrate the Lightning II's crisp agility and handling. Notice as she makes her approach, she's in the inverted position. As she reaches show center, she'll complete a 360-degree roll and finish the pass inverted. Coming in from your lefts, Captain Wolf performing the inverted to inverted pass. Possesses the incredible ability to point its nose at will in a dogfight. Watch closely as the jet climbs more than a mile into the vertical and completes the Lightning II, and then while under complete control and without thrust vectoring, Captain Wolf will execute a full 360-degree flap turn. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lightning II pedal turn. fighter can perform a loop, but few can execute one quite like the F-35. The square loop begins as Captain Wolf passes show center and executes a 7-degree pull into the vertical and climbs to 3,000 feet. She'll then execute a 90-degree turn and sustain inverted flight back across show center, but she'll point the nose of the aircraft straight at the ground. Finally, Captain Wolf will pull back on the stick and return the aircraft to level flight to complete the square. Coming in from your left, the Lightning II's unique square loop. The ability to maintain slow speed flight is crucial in combat. The potent combination of sophisticated flight controls, coupled with the most powerful fighter engine ever built, make it possible to reduce the F-35 speed to less than 100 knots. Coming in from your right, Captain Wolf will demonstrate the F-35's slow speed capability. And then just as she approaches show center, you'll once again feel the raw power of the engine as she lights the afterburner and accelerates the aircraft into a near vertical climb. Look away yet. As Captain Wolf reaches the peak of her climb, she will go inverted and reposition the aircraft by performing a split S. As she returns to show center, she will accelerate rapidly and snap the F-35 through a series of aileron rolls to demonstrate the Lightning II's impressive roll maneuverability. Dropping in from the left, Captain Wolf executing opposing rolls. Fighter aircraft in the world, the F-35's flight controls give her pilots a distinct advantage to outmaneuver their opponents. As Captain Wolf approaches show center, she'll complete more than 135 degrees of heading change in 3 seconds, slide the tail of the F-35 through the turn, and then powerfully climb out of the maneuver. In honor of the first F-35 demonstration team commander, Major Andrew Dojo Olson, and designer of this move, prepare for yourselves for what we call the Dojo Drift. Los Angeles, California. Staff Sergeant Stephen DuPont from Northport, Florida. Senior Airman Matthew Spear from Gulfport, Mississippi, and Senior Airman Malik McKenzie from Miami, Florida. Our avionics specialists are Staff Sergeant Hunter Glasgow from Gatesville, Texas, Senior Airman Matthew Cyrus from Pomona, California, and Senior Airman Paxton McCamish from Boise, Idaho. Our aircrew flight equipment specialist is Senior Airman Henri Steele from Cleveland, Ohio, and the team's public advisors are Captain Kip Sumner from Charleston, South Carolina, and Staff Sergeant Cody Trimble from Springfield, Oregon. If you've enjoyed today's performance, make sure to like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And tag us in all your social media posts at hashtag F35MT.
How's it going, everybody? This is Captain Lou Wolf in the F-35 over the great state of Florida and Fort Lauderdale. We're hosting us this weekend at this air show. And as always, we want to thank all the first responders and the police who are helping us put this thing out and keeping us safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lightning II, Captain Christian Beowulf at the controls. And that concludes our flying activities for today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Got several people to thank for all of their cooperation during the show. The Bahia Mar Fort Lauderdale Resort, Sonesta Fort Lauderdale, the Pelican Grand Beach Resort, LA Fitness, where our crews go to work out, Jetscape, as well as Tropic Ocean Airways, Marine for Fort Lauderdale Executive Airport, that's FXE. Special thanks to Banyan Air Service, Marriott Harbor Beach, GEICO, Travel Host Magazine, Conrad Fort Lauderdale, and the Pier 66 Marina, as well as Enterprise Car Rental. Thank you for your help and your cooperation in putting on the 2020 Fort Lauderdale Air Show. I want to thank Jay Rabbit.
Isn't he the cutest thing?
He is indeed. For great sound today, we appreciate it. I want to thank you for coming, folks. We're going to do it all over again tomorrow. If you'd like to come out and get more pictures or what have you, why, please come by and join us again here at the Fort Lauderdale Air Show 2020. We got one in at least. All right, my name's Larry Strain from Orlando, Florida. It's been my pleasure to be here, to be your narrator for the activities today. Thank you for coming. Drive safely on the way home. Have a great evening. Bye-bye, folks.